Time for Twins Pod. It's gonna be a damn good show. Yeah.
Yeah, right. You know, Mike Pence has got those gay conversion therapy camps. Y'all ever heard about that?
He does?
Yeah, supposedly he's into
You
gay.
cannot shock gay people in the street.
Yeah, you can shock them. You get that shock therapy. You turn a homo straight. Mike Pence
You know what that therapy is, right? They take like they put you hook you up to electricity. I think they might put it on your pee-pee.
I think they do put it on your pee-pee.
Yeah, and then when you start to get aroused to like homosexual
they
paraphernalia, and you start to get erection, they zap your ass. So you start assimilate pain with homosexuality, and it makes you go straight. Yeah,
sound like it might work.
Yeah, well, there's that stand-up joke. It's not Bill Engvall, or maybe it's Ron White. You know, he has that joke that everybody's a little gay because like, do you like looking at porn? And they say, yeah. You know, he's like, well, do you like a guy with do you like to watch a guy bang a girl? And he's like, yeah.
Yeah.
And well, do you want the guy to have like a small flaccid penis? You're like, no, I want him to have a big hard cock. It means you're gay, you know, if you're looking at porn. So, what do you guys think about all that OnlyFans stuff? All these kids on OnlyFans.
I believe in freedom of speech.
I think it's empowering women. That's what I think.
You do? It is. I mean, you know, my girlfriend will tell you she'll think way different than that.
Yeah.
But this is the bad thing: is all these young kids, they show their butthole for $5.99 and then they're done. You know, their whole life they're gonna have a butthole picture.
Yeah,
I'm sure it has a detriment in a lot of ways, but
women need to make money too, and they're not that smart. A lot of them. Some of them are. So I mean,
it's the oldest profession on the planet. So.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I don't care anything about what a woman does with her life professionally on the camera or anything. I mean, if you have the freedom of speech, you do it. I see a lot of these podcasts, they be roasting these women.
Yeah, that's like the whatever podcast.
Yeah, they roast these women.
Well, them women roast themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
They roast themselves.
They just put a microphone in front of them and then
just let them talk.
Hypocritical.
I remember Turning Point kicked out a porn star. What was her name?
I forget her name.
She was in all those black videos. What was her name? Brianna Love. She actually bought a plane ticket.
Just VIP.
Got VIP and everything.
You mean Brandy Love?
Yeah, Brandy Love.
Yeah, Brandy Love and I have beef. You know, Brandy Love.
Y'all do?
Yeah. Type in Alex Stein, Brandy Love. Pull this clip up. So Brandy Love is friends with my friend, this girl, Chrissy Mayer. And we were on a podcast. It was like Chrissy Mayer's like 100th episode. And it was one of her like big episodes, and Chrissy introduces us like, "Oh, the world's most famous whore is on the podcast." And so she comes on, I'm like, "Oh, you're a whore," and then she got mad at me. She just called herself a whore.
Yeah.
This is the clip. Did you see Ann Coulter on here?
On the topic of whores, I want to bring in
Dallas
one
Cowboy
of my
shirt.
very favorite whores and personal friends, Miss Brandy Love. Wow.
Oh, that's her.
Just steal a line from Larry Flint, but tweak it to my benefit. The horror is here, y'all. So everybody take a sip of what you need to. Wipe the sweat off your
Look
brow.
at
I
Alex.
know that it's been really fun listening to all of you all, to be fair, because I really thought that most of you are far less judgmental than you are. But it's okay when people show you who they are. Listen.
Well,
Yeah,
it's
but,
not
hey,
a matter
Brandy,
of being judgmental.
Brandy,
it's like if you see someone running off a cliff, you want to save them. So for
Brandy,
us to be concerned about your soul
Not
and
everybody
your
needs
spirit,
saved, darling.
that's
Not
not being
everybody needs
Hey,
saved.
Brandy,
judgmental.
nobody needs to be saved, but you get paid to lick guys' butthole. Is that correct? Have you ever licked a man's butthole on camera?
Oh my God.
Have you?
No, never once, and I never will because I'm not a homosexual. I'm just saying, have you ever licked a man's anus on camera?
I don't have an issue with anuses. What's your problem with that?
What I'm saying is because you're a whore for money, so you're a sex worker. I mean,
Alex.
no, but I mean, we're just talking about it. I know you're
What's
getting mad.
expected
You're
from
getting
Alex? Trust me,
no,
everybody
Brandy,
listening expects this
your
from
feelings are getting hurt, but you lick butthole for a living. See, I don't
My
do that.
feelings aren't hurt. I've got money in the bank. I've been married.
Oh,
happily
great!
for
All that
28
money will be.
years.
Oh,
So
that
I'm
money.
good.
That money doesn't take away all the buttholes you licked, and I'm not mad that you did that. That's great that you did that, but you shouldn't.
When you're not
you-
mad, Alex. It's totally
No,
out.
I thought you're the one that's shameless. We were talking about whores, and then you come here and you seem like you're upset, but you literally get. I think I've seen the video of you licking a man's butthole. I believe it was on my Twitter feed. I believe.
Thank you. You helped pay my mortgage. Appreciate
Well, I didn't
you.
pay any money for it. It's free 99.
makes you
95% of your
really
content. Brandy, all of your content's free on Pornhub. I mean, when you're a big professional whore, I'm sure you make so much money, but think about that. I mean, guys,
Patronize the fuck out of her.
I'm making fun of the word. I'm a slut. I'm not a whore. I don't do things.
I'm a
for money.
slut. I'm not a whore.
So wait, let's time out. You're a slut, but not a whore, but guys
So wait,
jizz on
Alex,
your face for a living.
Alex, have
I'm
you
shocked
never watched
you don't know
porn?
the difference in the definition.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me go get out my Webster's dictionary, but I think if you
Okay.
get jizzed on your
No,
face,
I'll
you're a
wait.
whore. I hate to bring it to you.
Alex, I agree with what Chrissy's saying. You can't say all this stuff if you watch porn.
I don't watch porn. I don't watch porn regularly.
I've never watched porn, Alex.
No, I've watched porn in my life, but I don't regularly watch porn. What I'm saying is, Brandy, I follow her on Twitter, and her Twitter feed's disgusting. There's cum shots. There's all kinds of stuff. Because she's a friend of yours. I don't dislike Brandy. I'm just saying I'm calling a spade a spade. I mean, you got mad that you're a whore, but you're a whore. I mean, you get paid to get jizzed on.
Tongue in cheek.
I have no beef. No, but hey, but Brandy, if you love being a whore so much, then why are you getting upset by it? You love being a whore. You love going to Exotica or whatever. Don't you love?
Come on, Brandy. You gotta admit that.
You had to admit porn's pretty scummy. Don't you think it's pretty scummy?
That's why I've been in it for 20 years. Yeah,
I know.
I'll admit that.
You don't think it's scummy? You don't think there's guys that abuse young women?
I don't blame you for being jealous of my life. I have a great
Brandy,
life.
you think I'm jealous of you, a nasty whore that's been ran through by about every NBA player probably in the league?
You're right. Married.
It costs nothing.
And married, even worse. So your husband's a cuckold? He just likes when you go get banged by black dudes? I mean, think about how big of a loser your husband is.
Oh my God, Alex, stop being such a bitch.
I think that's what they kicked you out.
I'm just saying it how it is.
Not to be nice. This is already hell of a stream. This is.
I just think it's funny that she got mad for being a whore, but she literally has a husband that lets her get fucked by other guys and get jizzed on and bang multiple black guys. Let's just be.
Get laid. You really.
I got a girl right here. I got laid 2 minutes ago, and guess what? We didn't have to film it to make $5.99 on the internet like you. We're totally different.
2 minutes ago, you've been on here for 30 minutes.
Okay, I have a girl in my room right now that's way hotter, way younger than you'll ever be, sweetheart, with your fake tits and all your Facebook.
What do you want me to
say? What do you want me to say?
His shit went off the rails.
It's crazy. You don't have to play the whole clip, but yeah, that's so. Brandy, yeah. So
do you lick guys' butthole and do you get paid to get jizzed on for a living?
It's a little unnecessary.
Alex, you've been drinking tonight, haven't you?
I haven't had one thing to drink. I just think it's funny to call you out. Yeah, no, I'm sober as a skunk.
Called out. She's not like a
we can disagree, but we can't make her decisions for her. And at the end of the day,
Melanie, I thought you're a Christian, so you.
And I am, and I am
what
not
does
here
Jesus
to
say about Brandy?
Let me speak.
What does Jesus Christo say about Brandy?
I am not here to degrade Brandy right now.
You think Jesus likes that? Oh, Mary Magdalene was a whore. Excuse me.
Talk,
yeah. So Brandy's like Mary Magdalene.
Let me talk.
They kicked me off.
I am not here to degrade someone like.
Oh, they kicked you off?
Yeah, I mean, Chrissy let me back on, but yeah. So Brandy Love got kicked out of Turning, but good. I mean, but you know, you guys say
you're anti OnlyFans.
I mean, you know, like I said, my girlfriend, I stopped looking at porn. My girlfriend got so mad at me. Like if I even follow, a girl, and I think it's rightfully so because. Listen, everybody likes tits. I love tits, right? But it does kind of bring you into this low vibrational state. I mean, and I talk about this, like we haven't even gotten weird on the pod yet, but like you're kind of either high vibrational or low vibrational. Like when we're watching that, it brings us in this, like, guys, everybody's cranked it. You always feel like shit after you crank it. Tell me that. Like you guys are looking. Well,
I'd be like, oh man, that was hot.
Well, you say it's hot. No, but listen to this.
That was a good scene. Let me save that one.
You say you might save it, but guys, when you're looking at the porn, you're getting all hot and bothered, and you're cranking it.
Yeah.
As soon as you ejaculate and you look at the porn, it disgusts you.
Yeah. Oh my God, I can't believe I just did this.
No, I'm saying I can't even keep looking at it. I got to turn it off.
Most definitely. I'd rather have sex with my wife.
Listen, you can turn it off fast enough after you blow your load. So that's why that's what it really is, right? It's that like that post-nut clarity, I guess, or whatever they call it, you know? And that's when you're...
I used to feel that way, but now I'm just like, oh man, it was great.
Well, you're more of a man than me. I mean...
No, but I totally get what you're saying. Yeah.
I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah.
It is what it is. You know?
Like, because what I'm trying to say is it changed. Like our sexuality is malleable. It like if you look at like just straight shit, eventually you're gonna go to other shit and it just changes you.
Yeah. It needs to get more hardcore or whatever.
Yeah.
We used to just look at it. I remember when I saw my first pair of boobs, I love it, but then you get desensitized, and then you need something more and more and more.
Right.
And now these young kids, like getting, on the internet, they type in boobs, and now they're, like you said, they're watching bukkake, they're watching gangbangs. It's never enough. And
double penetration.
Yeah, double, triple penetration. I mean, they're doing
I was reading something that a lot of people that are addicted to porn, they can't have like functional sex in a relationship. They can't even keep it hard. Or they have to have porn planned. They have to, or the girl that they're with got to do something outrageous to even make it fun for the guy. Especially if you are that addicted.
A porn addict.
It can ruin your life. Porn has ruined a lot of lives.
Yes, it has.
Yeah.
So.
Hasn't ruined mine though.
No, it hasn't ruined mine either. And I got a beautiful girlfriend that I'm very proud to be dating.
I'm not a guy that look at porn every day. I don't.
No. But like once again, I do like boobs. I mean, I do like I'm saying if I see it, I'm not gonna be like, but it's just the more you look at it, the lower and lower your vibrational energy goes.
Yeah, right. I totally agree with you.
It turns you, I think for a lot of people, I've experienced this. It's like I think about sex too much when I was young and I was looking at that. You know what I mean? It's like I'd be at work and I'd be like, man, I want to go to the bathroom and just
I want to go
jerk off to that.
Yeah, I know. See, that's terrible,
it's
right?
It's just horrible.
Yeah.
I'll be sitting at work. Oh man, it was so hot.
Yeah, I know. I'm so horny.
I still think you've been there, right?
Yo, everybody's been there. What are you talking about? Yeah, I've been at work like, God, I got to crank it, but no.
I got to crank it.
Dude, when I went to go see that movie, Passion of Christ, deleted all my porn.
I know.
No, that was it. My football coach took me to see that movie, Randy Allen. That movie changed my life. But, we're making fun of a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
One of my good friends, though, is a guy by the name of Bubba the Love Sponge. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of him. He used to be on Howard Stern's network. And he even talks about it like he used to have all these porn stars and all this stuff on his show. And like he's really changed because he admits that all that stuff is bad. And this guy was like
that's all he had on his show.
But he was like the Howard Stern-esque. So it's just, it is changing, right? Like it used to be, I guess it was more acceptable. And even he admits, and Bubba the Love Sponge is the most outrageous shock jock guy in the world. And he's like, he doesn't even do that type of content anymore. So if he can change, it kind of, it just proves a big point to me.
Yeah. Look, everybody, inflation is out of control, and this problem's only going to get worse.
Can't have all your eggs in one basket, especially when you got people like Sleepy Joe holding the basket in the White House.
That's why me and Kevin are always diversifying our assets. That's the kind of diversity, equity, and inclusion we like.
Yeah. The value of silver, gold has been steadily rising, while the value of the American dollar has been falling. Because what?
Inflation.
Because our government
sucks. Now, y'all, purplebar.com is changing the game, making it easy for all of us to protect our financial futures.
Look how cool these gold and silver bars are. Patriotic engraving on there, too.
Look real nice. The bars are perforated so they can easily break apart and can be conveniently exchanged if the dollar collapses. So we all need to have backups on backups. Purplebar.com. Get your own gold and silver bars today. Secure your financial future. Yeah.